Hey everybody, Conscious Medium Brandon Ross, and we're here to talk about the June report. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and get ready for the back end of this channel, having all sorts of fun such as meditations, classes, and more. So I hope you like and subscribe and carry along here. And we do something a little bit different here. As being more than a medium, I love to actually combine astrology as well as the tarot. So we're going to take a look at each one of the signs here. Hope you follow along here on the journey. And as we take a look at June 2022, we've got some really cool stuff coming up. Hey everybody, welcome back, and let's talk a little bit about the astrology report for June 2022. We have Mercury going direct on the 3rd, only to be trifled with Saturn going in retrograde on the 4th. Now, when you have this type of handoff, you're talking about communication, and then you're talking about stability and structure. Saturn always talks about being the stability of society and motherhood and all of that other good stuff, where you have Mercury kind of coming correct and going, okay, well, we've done our planning and here you go. This has been a great time for those of you that are doing a shakeup at home. This is a great time for you that are doing a shakeup with your professional or business life. This is a good time for you to really kind of grow and expand. So what a great time. We, of course, have the full moon in Sagittarius this month. That happens on the 14th. We're going to talk about how this is going to affect the fire signs as opposed to, say, the earth signs, and how we're going to really kind of get through this early kind of summer Gemini into Cancerian time here. And it's really kind of interesting. So very cool. So let's get started. Let's not, much ado about nothing here. Hey everybody, it's Conscious Medium Brandon Ross. Thank you again for joining us as we talk about Libra for June 2022. Libra, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're going to talk about the mind, body, and soul. Libra, you don't like to be out of balance. Saturn goes into retrograde on the 4th, right after Mercury goes direct on the 3rd. So you've got some balance coming in and some getting out of whack. Pluto is already in retrograde. Not that the retrogrades make you go crazy, but you're like, stop the insanity. Let's take a look at what this is going to mean. Full moon in Sagittarius, middle of the month. And then, of course, Venus moves into Gemini. And then we have a Neptune retrograde. Believe it or not, when everything starts to go retrograde like this on a consistent basis, especially the external planets, you actually feel a little more at ease because chaos shows you your value and you can come in and save the day. Just be honest, Libra, you like to be that person. Let's take a look at the mind. Oh, look at this, a fruitful place for you here. Your mental status here, 6 of Cups. Let's roll this out and see what else we complement it with the 6 of Swords. So listen, there might be a little bit of pain here with where you're going with this, but you've got 2 sixes with the new beginning. This is kind of like learning that mentally there's another chapter here. Mentally, you've kind of like, overall it's good, but what you've got to understand, the 6 of Swords is about traveling to another place through those experiences that you've had. The 6 of Cups is about the fruitfulness of those experiences getting you to another place. Mentally, you're changing here. And by the way, you got the air sign sitting there directly with you. Directly with you. So let's see what else comes out here physically. Oh yeah, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. And we get coupled. Actually, this one came out first. I'm sorry, I skipped it here. But we've got the 8 of Swords. Physically, this is about you understanding how you intuitively work. Then the Queen of Wands comes out, right? This is kind of about a new adventure. Hello, pretty kitty. Nothing wrong with that. Spiritually, let's see where we're going with this. Ace of Wands. Maybe this is a new direction. Maybe this is a new passion for you spiritually. Maybe this is you opening up who you are and what you're about, right? So, and then, of course, you're practically perfect in every way. 9 of Pentacles comes out. Mary Poppins card. This is kind of a special scenario for you. So you've got this new kind of blazing energy, and then you've got this like reaping what you sow on a level that you've never, like, spirituality has never been an issue for you, Libra, right? Because you do it the right way. So when you need to manifest, when you need to kind of bring that out, there it is, right? Let's take a look at the Gilded Tarot here. Let's do a little call and response here for us. I like to do one more shuffle. All right, taking a look at the mind. Here go. Wrap around. Practically perfect in every way. You see these two? There's the same card. 9 of Pentacles, but over here in the mental status. So your mind is kind of like, it's always going to be okay. You know what? I don't have 10, but I got 9. That's a really important way to go. And then, of course, mentally, you've really kind of cleaned up your own house. A lot of resources here mentally. You're one of the air signs. You are the thinker of the air signs. You do know that, right? You are the thinker, right? Gemini's the worrier, a little bit, right? Aquarius is the one that's like, well, you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. A little judgment there, a little action, though. And then with the thinker and the thought process and that sort of thing, you are always ready for your mental status. You're actually going to be in high ground here. Month of June is a high ground for you based on what I'm seeing here. Body, magician, somebody new in your life. Oh, a little love there. There you go. Oh, look at this. It's like he's got a halo on. Ooh, look at that. Look at my dreamy eyes. He's kind of a cross between Jack Sparrow and, I don't know, me. Leo coming up next. But listen, the magician comes out here for your body. This is you pulling out all of the tricks. This is you recognizing it. And then, of course, the Queen of Pentacles. This is you never overdoing it, but you getting just what you need, right? By the way, no communications here. No communication cards in here, which means that it's just a known thing. It's like you just known what you need to do, right? Interesting. And then spiritually, you come out with the Knight of Swords. Look at that eagle fly. By the way, that eagle saying hi to somebody, right? And then the Queen of Swords. Are you kidding me? Why not cap with some Libra air action all the way through? Wow. So spiritually, you've got something new. You've got a real strong practicality. You're taking the emotions out of this. Once again, you're the thinker. You're the thinker, stinker. I don't get out much. All right, let's pay attention to the center square. We've got the moon. By the way, we're moving into Cancerian energy. Thank you very much, moon. We've got the water signs represented here. You are going with the flow, which is a new, I would say new, but when you're thinking, you're letting free flow ideas, this moon is going to be really important. By the way, also, we're gonna sync up some of that Neptune action later on in the month, which kind of moves ourselves from a spiritual self into a spiritual reflection self. That makes perfect sense. So you're ready for it. Tons of abundance. A lot of happiness here for you, Libra. Like I said, this is an easy time for you. You got to love who you are and love the one you're with, because according to this, got the King of Wands sitting right there. If I didn't know better, I'd say you got somebody new here, Libra, or you're renewed with who you've been connected to. That's a really cool thing, too, because, you know, you might have had some of these lessons in the past, but you come out ahead because you're like, I can navigate these waters. You know, in my mind, like, I've been down this relationship before. I know what it is, right? Then you move into this, and you're just like, well, I've got the power. I got the power. Not gonna kill you with my singing today. The voice is off, but you know, then you spiritually, you're like, hey, listen, this is what I need, and you're not gonna get over your skis because here comes Temperance. It's about balance. Go figure. One of the 2 balance cards in the deck, and you pull it right here in your center square. A lot of magic for you, Libra, this month. A lot of magic. Just enjoy it. This is growth. This is elevated growth. This is also you putting together all the experiences that you've had. It's what makes you so cool, Libra. Like, first of all, you're a good time. But second of all, you're also somebody, like you always want to be charismatic. You always want to be a people pleaser. This tells me that you're not going to be doing it because you feel like you're emotionally, like, obligated to. Your obligation isn't necessarily in this. What is you've been there, done that. Oh. Mentally, here we go. You've got an inward revolution. What else is new? Maybe this is a realization that, you know what? Whatever the hand that you've been dealt is served to you, it's 100% where you need to be. Shishing. Awesome. And then, physically, boy, this is how you hit wellness. By the way, it's a 6, so new beginnings. Maybe this is a new approach for you based on what I'm getting out of the mental and into the physical part of it, I mean, you're just embracing who you are. You've never been healthier mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, you've got it together here, Libra. Thank you for being true to your sign. And then the spiritual stuff of this, it's almost like you're taking kind of a practical way about it, where you take out the emotion, but you're going to be driven to it. Maybe it's a new modality for yourself. Maybe it's a new way to do it, but you got to visualize it. You know, when you figure out who you are, it's a magical potion, but only one piece of it, because the next side of it is where you can really become who you're meant to be. And that's why you get the Soulcraft card right in the center. What a beautiful deck. So the Soulcraft comes out. This is purposeful. There's nothing by accident. Some of that heartache that you went through, some of those lessons you had to learn, okay. Now you're so cerebral and you're able to have this, you're able to get the 30,000 foot view and then the 3 foot view. Libra, you are an inspiration to all of us of maturity, of fun, and also, moreover, that you're still on this path and journey. That's what this spread is here for you. So Libra, this is a great month for you. Enjoy it while you have it. Understand that you're meant to build on what you have. And whoever this person is that you're connecting with physically, they're blessed on a lot of levels. And then second of all, it's the culmination of it didn't happen overnight. You didn't just snap your fingers and it happened. You had to do that reflective work in order to get there. Good job by you. All right, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this page as often as possible. Share with your fellow Libras. Tell your soulmate, hey, listen, this is who I am this month. Go figure. Go get some. And have a great time. And remember, guys, keep going.